All right, my football lovers, let's take a quick look at this very sensitive issue. Let's look at Arsenal, my darling football club. A club who has gone through an entire season so far without losing one match in three cup competitions. When I mean cup competitions, the competitions that have group stages, knockout stages. You get the point now. The competition whereby when you lose, you are out. We have the FA Cup, the EFL Cup, and the Champions League. Arsenal have played all these three competitions all season to this point without a single defeat. Now, this is where it gets really, really bad. Now, the Champions League knockout stage has begun, right? Should Arsenal lose one match now in the knockout stage, the same Champions League they went unbeaten in the group phase, should they lose one match now against Leverkusen? Or maybe they progress through Leverkusen and go to the quarterfinals and then lost there, they are out, which automatically will be their first loss in the competition. That's going to make them look like they were very poor in the tournament, right? Because it's going to tag them failure. They could not win the Champions League, isn't it? They have been in the Carabao Cup from the blast of the whistle in the first match now to the final against Manchester City. Should they lose to Manchester City, which will be their only loss in that tournament, they would be tagged failure because they did not win the Carabao Cup. Nobody will remember that they just lost one match in an entire tournament. So does the FA Cup. So this is how Arsenal has been unlucky and unfortunate. Whereas there are people who lost a couple of matches in the group stage, most especially in the Champions League, like PSG, that have to come through the playoffs last season. They lost a couple of matches at the group phase that made them unable to qualify directly. But upon getting to the knockout phase, they turned a different thing. Even when they lost one match against Liverpool at the knockout stage, they still progressed after double legs to win the Champions League. So somebody who have lost 3-4 games in the competition and still went ahead to win the league or win the tournament will now be tagged as better to the man who went unbeaten, maybe up to the final and lost one game. This is what has befallen Arsenal all these years. It's not as if Arsenal lose game. In the EPL, in the league this season, Arsenal has played about 29 games. Is it 29? Of course, about 29 or thereabout. 29 or 30. Losing just 3. Losing 3. And that 3 we've lost is all we've lost in all competition in the world this season. But we are yet to win a trophy. May the gods of football forbid that the season ends like this and we could not win any of these things. We'll be tagged failure. It will look like we were really not good. We were poor all along. This is sometimes where I say luck does play this part. Arsenal just need to at least that one game that will tag you a winner, a victor. Arsenal should learn to go for it. Because this is the knockout stage of the Champions League. I want Arsenal to understand that everything they've done in the group phase is history now. It no longer counts. It's a bygone. The real job begins with Leverkusen. And thereafter, please go all the way. Whatever you may have done in the Carabao Cup all the way down to the final doesn't count. You see that final against Man City is all that determines the season so far in the Carabao Cup. So does in the Premier League and in the FA Cup. So Arteta should learn to take that one difficult step at the most important stage. Because that's always the reason why they say Arteta is not experienced. Of course, my guy has done great. Arteta have done great for Arsenal. But when he loses that one match that matters the most, his efforts seem to be watered down. So I hope Arteta would just break those negative ground this particular season. We are still strong in all 4 competitions. Anything less than taking 2 to the Emirates, I repeat, anything less than Arteta taking 2 of these trophies to the Emirates, which means the EPL compulsory, the EPL and any other one, anything less than 2, nothing forbids us from taking all 4. But the least we can manage that will not be considered a failure is EPL and any other one. Then we can reinforce again for the next season. Anything less than that, Arteta, you may have failed Arsenal once again. So my fellow Gunners and lovers of EPL, what do you think? My Arsenal fan, have I spoken your mind? If yes, please let's see it at the comment section. See you there.